Alrighty, let's see. Let's open up the map. All my quests are basically up there, so I guess we can go in the bottom area first and discover this, and then work our way up. Seems the most logical thing to do. Are those actually enemies I can attack, or? Yep. A bit of poison in my blood. Oh, holy moly. Oh, I didn't like that, huh? Oh. Okay, come back here, you Beyblade. Easy peasy. So what are you selling? Really? You get up, but I can't talk to you? What kind of magic is that? I spy with my eye more shark-looking things.
Things are about to get dicey. Things are about to get dicey.
I win. Oh, what the? There we go, no more armor. Come on, guys. You should be able to pick them off easily. Never mind. Guess I'll do all the work. Scrubs. To be fair, I only saw actually 2 of them. I don't know where that third one came from, but didn't matter. Tore that one a new one. Oh, fatality. Raven wins. Yeah, I don't play that cat and mouse game. I do like this area though. It has a, you know, it has more color than just being brown. Like, that was driving me a little bit nuts. Like, everything brown, brown, brown. Like, Jesus. Like, can we please add some color to the area? I kind of hope this doesn't go all the way around, because that means I have to backtrack just to, whoop, get back to the bottom area. Enemies, music's playing.
Things are about to get dicey.
There you go. At least these guys didn't feel like a bunch of hacks like that one group. Then again, I did level up, what, 6 levels from what I used to be. So I mean, maybe I can easily handle that group now. Looked like a spot I could climb, but I guess not. I guess if it doesn't have these markings, you're just not climbing up on them. Hello, buffaloes. Or Andric. Oh. Oh, touche. There we There you go, good runs.
Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
There you go. Knocked his armor. Let's see. Why is making all that noise though? No, that looks like something, alright, maybe not. I don't know, I wasn't sure if I could use science on that to blow it up, because it kind of stands out, doesn't it? From, like, the remaining rocks and all that stuff, color-wise. Well, again, could be just me. Oh boy, my favorite enemy types. The poisonous flying things. Fun times. A bit of poison on my blade. Oh, okay. There we go. Just gonna avoid you guys while this one guy apparently in my team is a range specialist. Ah, see, that wasn't so bad. If the pirate guy just kept using his range weapons, I'd probably never have any issues with these guys. Again, you know, if I could possibly give commands on her, that'd solve that issue. Not to mention, you know, use healing potions on my allies and all that stuff instead of constantly having to rely on using my resurrection potions. And if there is a way to do all that stuff, the game sure as hell did not bother going on its way to explain that. Ha. See, in the name of science. So I can basically take that path or this path. See, now that's reasonable and, you know, understandable, and that makes sense. Now, that other area we went to, when we went down that mine shaft, right? It's like, oh no, sorry, sir. This path is obviously blocked permanently unless you go around it, and the only way to go around it is if you have, what was it, Vigor level 2 free or something like that, or something stupid like that, so you can squeeze your way through the rocks, which I don't understand why that needs a skill level. Are you an enemy? That's it? Yeah, that's disappointing. I guess you could say that was a sneak attack. So even though we took that shortcut, I'm still gonna kind of like Kurt go back here to see what might have been here. Oh, wait a minute. Does it feel like I probably couldn't have gone this way unless I had, I don't know. Maybe I needed like vigor or something, or strength or something to climb up that high thing, which I do have, but then again, that's also annoying, like, oh, well, if you don't have one or the other, you're not going through this way. I mean, to a degree, I understand what they're trying to do. Is like, they're trying to do, like, well, you can go back in the area once you load up to, you know, explore a new path that you weren't able to enter before. That's exciting, right? But to me, I'm like, not really. That's more just backtracking that I honestly don't enjoy. Like, when I was younger, I didn't mind it so much, but now that I'm older, I'm like, no, I just want to get through the area real quick. Unless the environment design is so fascinating, interesting, where I'm like, oh yeah, I definitely want to go back there. And, like, if there's a purpose to go back there, like, you know, base building and all that stuff. Okay, there's obviously an enemy camp, but no one's around. Has like the most crystal clear water I've seen in the video game. Alright, we won't be going up that way. Alright, fully checked out that area, and luckily it didn't lead any further up, so I can actually go back here and fully discover that. Whew. It's also kind of neat that the corpses actually still stick around for a while. I appreciate that in detail. Most games just have like the enemies either like instantly just fade away and just leave a bag or whatever. Which for last gen it was reasonable and understandable because of limited memory, but you know, the current gen and now the next gen, like, sorry, there's no excuse to do that anymore. There's plenty of memory to spare to have the corpse at least stay there for, you know, quite a bit. Oh crap. Nope, I'm good.
Move away. Things are about to get dicey. Let's see if you can ward off this. Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Yep. That's how I like to handle these little pests. Regulations pistol. Huh. Alright, let's take this out. So, the other side it is. That's right. I think this is also like a big city area hub location because there were only like 2 camps that I can apparently discover in this neighborhood. Oh, okay. There we go. Leave my team member alone. What? Surprised it actually hit me. Alright, I hear a sheep, but I don't see a sheep. So, where can I climb up? Nope, impossible to climb, okay. So that means I have to actually go through here, and then it'll drop me down through there. Hey. I kind of feel bad that, you know, I haven't actually given this game a real shot when it originally came out. Like, I remember a friend of mine that only plays, like, the FIFA games. He's like, oh, man, I can't wait for this game to come out. And I was like, really? That's weird and surprising. I was like, you only play FIFA games. And him to get into an RPG, all of a sudden I was like, wow, that's weird. Can't be obviously good. But now that I'm playing it myself, I'm like, oh, wow, it's actually, it has most of the things I want in an RPG. Now it's like super insanely good right now where I'm like, oh yeah, I should definitely bought this game at launch when it was 60. Like, no. Just because, you know, the setting and some of the quality is just not there. But it does a lot of things right. Like, I'd say this would be definitely like a solid $40 title. I knew oh god. I knew it. Oh, you don't say. Oh, dude, I dodged. Get out of my face, hacker.
Things are about to get dicey.
Ha, level up. Alright, where are those damn sheep I was hearing? Watch out now, an NPC is gonna run up to me and be like, oh, what are you doing? Those are my sheep. Alright, so now all of them drop loot. So here's what I basically drop off. New things. Or was it down there? Oh, no, that's down. I guess both would work. Aha. Skill points, I guess I could spend that on Fury restores health and armor. Oh, hell yeah. Definitely buying that. Okay. Guess we can only cross there if we have, what's he called, leveled up, which I should, yep. Anything worthwhile over here, or am I just wasting? Oh, yeah, there we go. Some armor. I noticed I can carry more too. Well, I'm not sure if that's strength related or you'd think it'd be strength related or level related. Because my cat was like 200 weight, but now it's 300. Man, I would never shoot a fox or hurt a fox in Ghost of Tsushima, but on here I think there was a trophy for going for all the animals for wildlife. Oh, nope, we don't want to go that way. Yes, I am heading the right way. Alright, cool. Ah, whoa, is there another path? Damn it! Alright, back we go. Kurt, can you just go over there? Like... Alright, what's back here? Impossible climb. So somehow I must be able to get there. But it says it's impossible climbing. There's not even a chance for me to level up something to make it possible to climb over there. Interesting.
What's your destination, my lord?
Just into town. I am an emissary of the congregation and am here to discuss matters with your governor. Why the checkpoint?
We've got orders to verify all comings and goings. The roads are becoming dangerous. Do you have anything particular to report?
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Well then, good travels, my lord.
Actually, I do. I cleared up the whole area. There's nothing alive behind me. It's super safe. Alright, nothing up here. I like to play that one game, God, what was it called? Fade to Silence or something like that? Because I like the base building idea on there, and the story and all that seems kind of, I don't know, intriguing. You discovered an outpost. Alright, can't talk to anybody here. What about you, sir? Nope. Okay, cool. Let's see. Sick bay mall. No quests really here, so I guess I can just run by. Yeah, just run by. Two out of two. I knew this was going to be a city area, hence why there were barely any camps. Looks pretty big too, actually. If that whole area is also explorable or not. Which, yeah, from the look of the maps, it is. I said maps, didn't I? I mean map. Now I'm kind of getting a little bit of Witcher vibes. I'm sure they're gonna ask for my papers, just like every other place. It's like, hey, halt there, sir. What do you want? And my guy's like, oh, I'm Mr. Fancy Pants. Which just feels weird to me. Like, I feel like Mass Effect did that pretty well. I mean, Dragon Age Origins, you were, well, I mean, you could select what you want to be, like, start off with a noble or a peasant or whatever. But in Mass Effect, right, you were just, you know, a regular officer. And then you had to prove yourself to the council to become the first human specter, and you know that was kind of cool. And people actually showed you some respect, but even then you still had to knock some heads in. I don't know, I just felt like I earned my position in that game. On here, I don't know, it just feels kind of given to me. He's like, oh, okay, you're just a nobleman.
Halt! Your names, titles, and business at hand.
Sir de Sardet, emissary of the Congregation of Merchants on Tier Fredi. I have come to present my regards to your governor.
Your papers seem to be in order. Welcome to Hikmet, Your Excellency.
Dude, something sounds super pissed. Oh. That would probably explain it. City of Hikmet.
Come closer. Come closer. Oh. Your Excellency, welcome. I am honored to receive such a prestigious guest. You will not regret it. My wares are the best in all Hikmet, and always in the vanguard of progress.
Of course.
Where do your wares come from?
Most come straight from the continent. That's still where the most refined objects come from, isn't it? But others are also crafted in Hikmet, of course. We have some great workshops here.
Alright, let's see what you're selling, lady. I feel like most of the stuff just, like, you know, in other MMOs or some, not MMOs, Jesus, and other RPGs, like, the higher tiered cities you go to, obviously the higher tiered stuff they have. But with this game, I feel like the merchants just slowly gradually upgrade their inventory depending on your level, which, I don't know, I feel like that's a little bit cheap. Because that kind of defeats the point of just wanting to visit other merchants. That way you could be just like, well, I'm just going to focus on leveling and, you know, that'll get me where I need to be. Ooh, look, Kurt, we got a weapon that's way better than yours. You are welcome. Alright, Kurt, see if we can get you something new and shiny.